Welcome to the Below Football Kaizer family. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to be the first to get the latest news. Good news for Chiefs this week. Kaizer Chiefs will return to action on Saturday with a refreshed feel to aid the improvement of their fortunes for the next block of fixtures before the November break. Chiefs will be on the flight to Lubumbashi, DR Congo, where AS Simba Kolwezi will be waiting in the first leg of the second qualifying round of the CAF Confederation Cup. The match will be at Stade TP Mazembe on Saturday. They will then host Siwalili FC at FNB Stadium next week Wednesday before the second leg against AS Simba at Dobsonville Stadium the next Saturday. The trip to the southeast of DR Congo will serve as the first match since Khalil Ben Youssef and Cedric Kaizer were confirmed as co-coaches for the rest of the season after the completion of Nasreddine Nabi's contract termination. Ben Youssef and Kaizer have already overseen the last 5 matches, having also been in charge of another 3 earlier in the season when Nabi was away. Giving the pair pleasure will be the availability for selection of Mfundo Vilakazi and Luke Bartman after they returned from Chile, where they played at the 2025 FIFA Under-20 World Cup. The Soweto Giants have confirmed that they will also have Asanili Velabai after the completion of the boardroom processes relating to his transfer from Cape Town Spurs along with Bartman. Velabai and Bartman have been the subject of appeal processes by their former employers, who were contesting their moves. Amakasi also have Ethan Chislett lining up for his debut after making it to the bench in the last 2 matches. Having never played professional football in his country of birth before, he has had a delayed debut at Chiefs, just like Nkaniso Sherna. Nigerian striker Itiosa Ighodaro has moved closer to playing his first match for the side as well, while Levelhong Mabo is putting in the work on his road towards fitness. The defensive pair of Given Samango and Rushwin Dortley are queuing up for their return after injuries. Chiefs boosted for CAF clash. Kaizer Chiefs coaches Khalil Ben Youssef and Cedric Kaizer have more options for their second preliminary round CAF Confederation Cup clash against AS Simba of the Democratic Republic of Congo. Amakasi are determined to get to the group stages of the competition to have a repeat of their memorable Champions League run in 2021, when they got to the final, only to lose to Egyptian giants Al Ahly. Their chances of progressing have been given a major boost, with the availability of 2 players who have finally been cleared to play. Both Asanili Velabai and Luke Bartman were given the green light to play for Amakasi, after a battle between them and former club Cape Town Spurs. They have been registered for the Confederation Cup and Soccer Laduma understands that both players are fit enough to compete for a spot in the matchday squad, so it will now depend on the coaches if they include them. Bartman was at the Under-20 FIFA World Cup recently and got some min. Chiefs announce Nabi replacement. Kaizer Chiefs have announced assistants Khalil Ben Youssef and Cedric Kaizer as Nasreddine Nabi's replacements for the remainder of the 2025-26 term. Amakasi confirmed on Friday afternoon that they had mutually gone their separate ways with the Tunisian mentor. Nabi had been placed on suspension by the club following reports that emerged involving the validity of his coaching badges. After a long discussion between the 2 parties, Chiefs officially announced that they had amicably parted ways with the former Yanga SC head coach. Despite widespread speculations on who would replace Nabi, the club says his assistants Youssef and Kaizer will steer the ship until the end of the current campaign. Following the announcement earlier today of a mutual parting of ways between Kaizer Chiefs FC and head coach Nasreddine Nabi, the club can confirm that coaches Khalil Ben Youssef and Cedric Kaizer will lead the technical team for the remainder of the 2025-26 season. Despite widespread speculations on who would replace Nabi, the club says his assistants Youssef and Kaizer will steer the ship until the end of the current campaign. The Magatsi Mamila connection, Nabi, Chiefs part ways, today's top 7 stories in 7 minutes. Nasreddine Nabi calls for patience with new Kaizer Chiefs signings. Kaizer Chiefs head coach Nasreddine Nabi has called for patience with the club's new signing after what has been a busy transfer window for the team. The Soweto Giants signed a staggering 10 new players in preparation of the new season where they will be competing in the CAF Confederation Cup after lifting the Nedbank Cup last season. Chiefs lured South African-born attacking midfielder Ethan Chislett and Kaneso Sherna back to Mzansi and acquired the services of Itiosa Ighodaro, Flavio Silva, Luke Bartman, Asanili Velenbai, and Thabiso Munyane, among others. While some of the new additions have made their debut, the Tunisian mentor has urged the club's supporters to be patient on the other new signings yet to feature for Chiefs, stressing the importance of carefully integrating them into the team. "I think I have to say congratulations to the board. I think they did a very good job for us. Some new players have started to play. Some of them they will get a chance to play also," said Nabi. "I think the performances of some players who played gave us more solutions, but as always building a team with new players is tough. We need to build our team and be better, and I have to say congratulations to the board for these players. I think they helped us and gave us more solutions. I think the only thing that we need now is time and patience, because when you are playing new players with our players, to make a relationship between them will need time, and like I said, with patience it will be better." Chiefs have won 4 of their first 5 league matches and settled for a share of the spoils with defending Betway Premiership. Asanili Velenbai and Luke Bartman will soon represent Kaizer Chiefs, the club has confirmed. After a protracted and frustrating legal battle, the gates to Natch Arena have finally swung open for Asanili Velenbai and Luke Bartman. The duo, signed amidst much fanfare from the relegated Cape Town Spurs, are now cleared to officially embrace their destiny in the famous gold and black of Kaizer Chiefs. Their journey to Chiefs had been stalled by contractual disputes, with their former club reluctant to release their clearances. However, a definitive ruling from the SAFA arbitration, upholding the NSL regulation that a player's professional status ceases upon a club's relegation, has shattered the final barrier. This legal victory not only marks the end of a challenging period for the players but also signals a significant reinforcement for the Amakasi squad. Their arrival coincides with a timely boost for the team. As the club emerges from the international break, they are set to welcome back several key figures from injury. The squad is further bolstered by the return of Mfundo Vilakazi and Luke Bartman himself from national duty at the U20 World Cup in Chile. This convergence of returning talent and newly eligible players infuses the Chiefs camp with a renewed sense of depth and optimism. All eyes now turn to the travel itinerary. The pressing question on every supporter's mind is whether the technical team will immediately thrust their new signings into the fray. The stage could be set for a dramatic debut this weekend, as Chiefs embark on a challenging trip to Lubumbashi for a crucial CAF Confederation Cup clash against AS Simba. For Velenbai and Bartman, a long-awaited dream is finally within reach. Chiefs confirm Velenbai and Bartman availability. Former Cape Town Spurs duo to debut for Chiefs soon. Fresh from being cleared by the SAFA arbitration, Asanili Velenbai and Luke Bartman are expected to officially don the gold and black of Kaizer Chiefs soon. The duo signed for Chiefs from relegated Cape Town Spurs in the off-season, but their debuts at Natch Arena were delayed by Spurs' reluctance to hand their clearances. Spurs believed the pair still had existing contracts with them, yet NSL rules stipulates that at the relegation of a member club the professional status of player ceases. Spurs lost both cases at PSL DRC and at SAFA arbitration. With that ruling, both Velenbai and Bartman can be handed their starts to life at Natch Arena. Following a 2-week international break, Chiefs are expected to welcome back several players recovered from injury. Additionally, Mfundo Vilakazi and Luke Bartman return from duty at the U20 World Cup in Chile. Bartman and Asanili Velenbai have also been cleared to play after finalization of their appealed cases, adding depth to the squad for the upcoming matches, read a Kaizer Chiefs statement. It remains to be seen if whether they will be handed their debuts this weekend when Chiefs travel to Lubumba. What will Kaizer Chiefs get from reported transfer target and the best midfielder in Tanzania at the moment, Faisal Salum? Taifa Stars coach Hind Suleiman explains. The 27-year-old Zanzibar-born star is in South Africa with an opportunity to show Amakasi fans why he is being linked with their club. Chiefs are said to be after Salum. He is a full Tanzania international. Taifa Stars coach details the player's qualities. What happened? Kaizer Chiefs are reportedly after the signature of Azam FC midfielder Faisal Salum, and Amakasi coach Nasruddin Nabi is said to have met with the player some days ago. The former Young Africans linkman is currently in South Africa with the Tanzania national team, who faced Bafana Bafana in an international friendly match on Friday. Taifa Stars coach Hemd Suleiman has detailed the qualities of Salam, something which could charm the player's admirers. What Suleiman said. You know, Faisal, I think he has the qualities of South African players. So, for me, he can play on any team, said Suleiman as per FAR Post. I believe he is the best midfielder in Tanzania at the moment. He is a good player and young. We need to support him. Given the fact that he is a good player, that gives him an advantage to be able to play anywhere. The bigger picture. Salam featured for the entire 90 minutes in Friday's international match for Tanzania, who frustrated Bafana Bafana in the 0-0 draw at Peter Mokaba Stadium. It was an opportunity for him to showcase his talent before a stadium crowd and a television audience, which included Chiefs fans. The Amakasi supporters and their rivals now have an idea of a player who could be playing for the Soweto Giants next season. Most read. 1 Sorry Chiefs and Sundowns. English Premier League star shares Pirates' dream. 2 Pirates to lose Mokazi for a month if Safa can find an understanding. 3 are 30 million bid rejected. Sundowns table improved offer for Ribeiro's possible replacement. For video, Mofokeng scores for Chiefs to extend unbeaten start to the season. 5 Mokazi catches the eye of English Premier League star, Bucks have produced a beast. 6 Patrick Mayo sends stern message to Sun and Chiefs new signing Kaizer, there is no other way. 7 Mokazi not fit for England, but he can try Spain, Portugal or France. EPL favors taller centre-backs. 8 Sorry, I was wrong. Ex-Chiefs star admits after Amakasi shocked him,